This is Manjit Nerval, the handsome young man at that time. Not an old guy.
What was he like?
What was he like? Hard worker, man.
What did he care about?
My parents, they were always important for me. I wanted to make sure they have a good life. So. We had just come from a normal family, average family, went through some very difficult times in young lives. My father and my mother, they were very kind people. My father was very nice, very handsome man. Never did anything wrong. I had the privilege of taking care of my parents in their old age.
Good morning, Charity.
My brother came to Canada in 1972, so he sponsored us, and I came with my parents. I will say first 10 years was a struggle. Then I started first job in West End, company called Artmet. Then I drove taxi, just like most Indians. During taxi, actually, one time we were sitting in Bonnie Doon Shopping Center. There was another colleague, his name was Nick. He told me, he said on the weekend he does his side business. So he started telling me about this. It was a little containers with some kind of solution or something like a cream. You basically rub on your eyeglasses, then they won't fog outside. I decided to try that, and that's how everything started. So I went and talked to the mall, and I rented this. They gave me a small little space for 1 month. Then next month I was in Abbotsfield Mall on 118th Avenue. And there was a fellow named Jury. He had a little kiosk. So he used to cut keys and sell little knickknacks and all that, little jewelry. He told me, he said, Manjit, why don't you start a small business like this? So I told him, I said, Jury, I don't know anything about it. He said, don't worry, I'll show you. And then I went to Northstone Mall and opened another store. But that was struggle as well. And the location was not so good in the mall. Many times the sale was like $25, $50 a day. So I used to go home, put my head in mother's lap and cry many times because I didn't know how to pay the bills. It was a struggle. A year later, the mall manager came to me and asked me if I wanted to move from that store because that store had a water. They had a washroom in there. So I was not happy in that store anyway because my business was not there. I was not doing much sales. And when I moved to a new location, first thing I did, I put the washroom in there myself. So anyway, that store, everything turned around. I think then it was already, I believe, 88. So after that, I never looked back. Yeah, that store turned around everything. Yeah, this is my wife. Actually, she put up with a lot with me because I was always away working hard, and she always stood there with me. When I was about 24, so my dad started talking to me about get married. My elder brother and my wife's uncle, they were teachers in one school. This was the day, this is my picture, the day I went to her hometown and engaged. We had engagement that day. So I went and picked up a ring for my wife. She refused to take the ring. She said, you take it back. No need to spend money. Don't need it. She made me take it back. After she came in Canada, next day she was at work with me.
No, I don't know how to. I don't have words to say, but I'm proud. We are both, me and my husband are proud. So I can say we are luckiest parents that we have a good family. Even my daughter-in-laws, and we have a little grandson. So when my husband is away and my parents, they help me a lot. In the evening, my mother always asked me to come eat here. It was very sportive. So I have to tell them everything from where your father started, how much hard work he did. I did not do hard work, but whatever he made a base, I help him.
When Sunny was born, after 1 month, he was at work with us. 11 months and 3 weeks apart, then Jessie came. And I think every father dreams about having kids like them who can carry the family business forward. To plant this tree so themselves and their future generation can have the fruits of the tree we planted many years back. I cannot say anything wrong about Jesse sitting here, so I don't want to piss him off, right? So when Sunny was born in 1993, we bought our first property. That was the first real estate property for commercial real estate for us. We outgrew that space. 97, we moved to a building in the West End. This location, we were here for 20 years. In that same 20 years, we started building construction. We started construction company as well. But there, we own several properties, right? So this was our main head office for 20 years. We were doing lighting, then we started manufacturing artwork. This was 1997. In 2000, we opened the factory in China. Once we opened the factory in China, we also opened a warehouse in Las Vegas as well. I was traveling all the time. The kids were little. Wife was looking after them, and I was running around trying to build something for the family. I would come home for a few weeks and go to USA for a couple of weeks, then go to China. But it was challenging. Family was here, always away from the house. It was not easy. Then I decided that it's not worth to even run that business. I decided to close the factory at that time in China. Even I closed the warehouse in Las Vegas. I decided to pull everything back and stay home with the kids, and that was 2006. But I remember my mother never came in my dream, but that time she came. And I remember she's telling me, son, don't worry, everything will be fine.
What's it like working with Dad, eh? I mean, you get your feet put to the fire sometimes,
We've been in the business for a long time since we were kids, so whether it was working summers or winter break in the warehouse or in the office.
1 month after Sonny was born, my mom was bringing him into the office, right? When we were old enough to hold the broom, we were sweeping the aisle. We were old enough to pick up a little bit of weight. We were unloading containers. We look back at those times, and those are fond memories. We're kind of at a tipping point here where we're moving from being a small family business to a medium-sized business. Eventually, we want to become a large-sized business. But as a family business, there's a lot of, you take a shotgun approach to a lot of things. Developing a really good work culture. That's something that we're working really hard on. Getting the company to a point where it's scalable is very important for us, and that's what's going to drive the growth for the next 40 years. I don't think the vision will change. I think the company will change for sure. I mean, we're a very dynamic company. We're always adding new product lines or, getting into new markets and so on. So the business will change, but I think the vision will always remain the same. The vision is to obviously create a profitable enterprise, a highly productive enterprise, but to create one in which the work culture is such that people are excited to go to work.
Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Hello, Jesse. Hello.
Who taught you to be an entrepreneur?
Nobody. Just hungry. I wanted to get somewhere in life. I had nothing to lose. It was everything to gain. So for me, there was not a risk. It was just, we got to try. We got to try hard. You know what happens when you're born in just an average family where you're living basically day to day. Then you want to get ahead in life, right? So when you want to get ahead in life, only way you do it by working hard, right? I don't believe in any luck or anything like this. I do believe in you have to work hard. I'm not concerned with my business today. I think it's in good hands. You guys will do okay. You're going to screw up a little bit here and there, but you'll be fine. My employees are my family. Most people, they say that just because they say it, but we mean it because they're one of me. We're all saying, what's the difference? Who cares I'm boss? We all breathe the same air. We eat the same food. I'm no special. We're all same.